what's up? Okay, so today we're doing a what I don't like about Korea video. So this one's gonna be, of course, negative. It's talking about things I don't like, but I do want to say no country's perfect. Stuff I don't like in the States. Some things I strongly don't like in the States. One of them starts with a T, but you know, no country is perfect, and no country's perfect, and no person's gonna love absolutely everything. There's so much I love about Korea, but there's some things I just don't like about Korea. Now, I don't know, is it because female or my age or culturally? I don't know why I don't like these completely, but it's just things I don't like. And I feel like this list would have been longer if it wasn't for, because some of the things I knew that I would actually not like has been avoided because of. So that is a thing. So I'm making this. I've been in Korea, and I came into Korea at the very beginning of the pandemic. So the culture is a little different. It is a little different than normal. So I only try to put on the list things that would be the same with or without COVID-19. And so that's where I'm going from. That is my perspective. I'm an American and I came to Korea during the pandemic. That is where my perspective is coming from. And so maybe it might change with time. Maybe I'll just get used to the culture more. But currently, that's my situation. Okay, so let's get started. If you see me looking down, that's just because I'm gonna try not to ramble. I definitely rambled a lot when filming what I liked in Korea, which I recommend that one. So yes, let's go. Lack of customization. I don't think I said that right, but you can't change anything here. It hurts my pescatarian heart that there's perfectly good meals that if you just take away those like bacon bits, it would be delicious. Or if you just take away the burger, it would be delicious. Like, it hurts my soul when it's perfectly amazing meals I can't have because they're like, you don't take anything off here. Like, you don't. Like, it is what it is. Like, they have like all bunch of this food on it, and you can't say, oh, can you take away the pineapples, or can you take away the sweet potatoes, or can you take... No, you're gonna get this pineapple sweet potato ham pizza and you're gonna like it. And it's just like, you suck. You suck. I don't want that. Passionate about that one. The roads are so dangerous here. The drivers and the pedestrians crossing, and I'm not trying to go into like stereotypes or whatever. I'm just legit, like, it's so scary. And so many people were like, yeah, oh, get a car, oh, transfer your license, oh, you should have a car. I'm just like, the heck, no. Yes, we drive on the same road, but like the driving, the pedestrians, and the parking are like an abomination to me compared to where I'm coming from. And so yes, you have to pay like an arm and a leg for parking in Chicago. Yes, you have to pay a lot. And okay, sometimes we do selfish parking. So like sometimes people take up some like a space and a half in the States. Yes, I get that. Grandpa over here, like grandpa, like I saw a couple grandpas like thinking they can run across the street, and I'm just like, that's not a run. That's not a run, Grandpa. That's like a little, not even a quick scurry. That was just like a hop to your step, Grandpa. You're about to get hit by these cars. And I'm just like, this is so dangerous. Pedestrians just walk into the middle of the street. Like, cars don't really stop. Bikes are on the sidewalk. Cars literally park bumper to bumper. Like, I don't like the driving parking culture here. Just don't. It's not safe. I don't feel safe as a pedestrian or a driver. Nice but not equal. So I'm saying this in the sense of like age. I honestly think like if you can do the job, I don't care what age you are, you do the job. If you can't do the job, I don't care what age you are, you can't do the job. And so like your competence, it has nothing to do with your age. You can do it or you can't do it. I don't like that. But I do know sometimes it makes them feel a little uncomfortable because I am the youngest. Like I graduated not a lot early, just a little early. And I immediately got into like workforce after college, and so like I'm a young one, okay? I'm a little young compared to my coworkers. Some of them, and I'm willing to learn anything. And so I haven't had too much of an issue, but like even like I see Koreans treating other Koreans like different ages, and I want to say different ages. You can only be like a month or two. And I'm just like, okay, like this doesn't matter. But recycling, I hate recycling. I can literally clean up my whole house and I'll end up with like 7 different bags because I have one for soft plastic, hard plastic, paper, I have cardboard, I have garbage, I have food waste, I have literally trying to clean your house with all this recycling is so upsetting. It's like abomination. Like I absolutely hate it. I don't like it. And then you can't take out, I don't like that you can't take out your trash every day. Like again, when I was living in the house, yes, they picked it up on once a week, but you can take out your trash anytime you want. Here, there's no garbage bins. There's no dumpsters. You just kind of put your trash out like in the street. They do that in New York too, I'm pretty sure. But like you just put your stuff in the street, and so that means they don't want garbage on the street every single day. So like you only can take it out on this day, and just like it's very inconvenient to me personally. That's all I have to say. The Photoshop culture, I don't really like it. It's very interesting, but it's so interesting because everyone knows you photoshopped it. Here, they'll do a whole 360 on their face, especially at first I thought it was just like maybe like, especially my taxi drivers, I thought maybe they just took a picture like 20 years ago and they just used that as a profile. But then I noticed, I'm like, no, I think most of these are photoshopped. And so that's for one. When you take like a taxi or whatever, don't look at their face. Look at the bumper, because their faces are completely different. Every single one of them don't look like their picture. The females also do it. I think for passports and IDs, I think they actually do like a little cleanup. Like the people who print out your pictures, they do like a little cleanup and everything for you. Like for you. Like you don't even have to ask for Photoshop for a lot of things. So it's like, and even though it's not as big anymore, or it's completely stopped, before Korea, like even when you apply for a job, you had like actually applying for like the job I have now, I had to also put my picture on the job application. But you have to put your picture on your job application, and so like looks matter. I don't like it. Banks are too much. I can't tell you how many times I got signed out of my own account, or I got locked out of my own account, or like I couldn't get into my own account because I wasn't secure enough. Like I didn't have enough evidence that I was me. Like banking is quite annoying. I don't see anything convenient about banking. And they have this like really sketchy thing where you can like transfer money to like every like different places. Go to like this random store. Oops, I forgot my card. Okay, here's my number. Transfer it here, or a restaurant. They don't take cards, but they'll take your transfer. Cafes take your transfer. Like everyone transfers money here. It's really interesting. I think that's an interesting culture. That's cool. That's kind of convenient. But that's only convenient once you get your banking up, which could take hours, days to weeks to figure that out. Sorry, my throat's starting to hurt, so I'm getting a little lower. This is really quick. Spitting. I don't like spitting. Because of Corona, spitting has definitely went down, I heard. But I still get the... Ew, it's so gross. And sometimes behind me, I just am self-conscious, like, oh my god, where did that spit land? I hope nowhere near my foot. And then over there in front of me, I'm like, oh my god, the wind is blowing in my direction. I hope none of that comes over here. Like, yeah, I hate spitting. And my last one, it's not okay to say it's okay. You're not okay, which is so funny because I'm pretty sure there's a drama that literally says it's okay not to be okay. I think it's a Korean drama actually. I don't know what it's about. I didn't watch it obviously, but it's not really okay not to be okay here. Like, I don't think emotional support is quite here. Maybe they're trying to do better because of certain situations in Korea. But I think emotional support is not quite the same here as it would be in the States. I feel like the facade that you're okay with something is very important here. Instead of saying, no, I'm not okay with this. Can we talk about something else? Or can we figure out a different way to do it? You know, because I'm not comfortable with this. And I don't think that's a thing. And so that's kind of sucks. I don't think it's a thing here as much. And so, and especially even the way they word their things is like, hey, are you okay with doing this? And like, you know that they really, really want you to do it. And it's like, you say yes, and it's like, oh, okay. And like, they're like, oh. It's kind of so like, do I look fat in this? And you don't expect them to actually say, yes, you look fat in it. And it's just like, no, sweetie, you look good. That's a good answer. That's the right answer. That's kind of similar to that. It's kind of like, you know I don't want to do it, but you're just asking me to pretend to be nice. But it's like, you know I don't want to do it. You know that I struggle doing something, or you know that I'm not, like, I don't know. I just don't, I don't like the fakeness of that sense. I feel like, and a lot of things are not direct here. Maybe because I, like, apparently, like, even I went to, like, a culture training, and it's, like, because of confrontation. I don't like confrontation myself, but I also don't like hiding around the bush sometimes. Like, I like, let me know, like, how you feel, because I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to be able to read in between the lines. I just not. I don't know if you don't tell me. And I also, like, if I hold it in too long, like, I'm going to go bonkers. And so, like, that's just me. Even though I don't like confrontation, and some things I will hold back if it's not serious, there's a level, there's a time and a place, and I feel like Korea is never really a time or place. And so I don't know. I don't like the kind of flakiness that goes on. Like, oh no, sure, yeah, like, no. Do you or do you not? Okay, so like, tell me, let me know. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for getting this far. I hope you liked it. I hope we shared some opinions. If you didn't share opinions, it's okay. If you have a different perspective, again, okay. I am a I'm an African American female from the States who got here during Corona. And I'm in a small town. Everyone's situation is different. Even the smallest thing. Like, oh, I'm plus size too. Like, literally, the smallest things can make a whole experience different. The time you came to, you can be the same exact person as me, but if you came at a different time, different experience. Like, you can be smaller, you can be like bigger, you can be darker, lighter. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone's experience is completely different, and everything changed. And the way, like, what you came from before and what you have now, that can also affect your judgment and how you see things. So everyone has their opinion. I hope no one got, like, triggered by anything I said. But I do apologize if I did trigger anybody for anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of calmed down at this point. You don't care. Well, that's it. If you liked, give it a big thumbs up. Follow me on any social media down below. And bye. Learn how to live, lose your worries, and love yourself.